Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemned love, and sing them loud even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia, oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me. This probably does not sound like a line of romantic poetry, but that is exactly what it was considered in Shakespeare's time. This quote is from the play, and it is read by Cesario, who recites it to Olivia on behalf of Duke Orsino. This is actually the quote that makes Olivia fall in love with Cesario instead of Orsino. The main theme in William Shakespeare's romantic comedy, Twelfth Night, is gender uncertainties. The plot of the play is born from the situations that arise from the issue. I will be talking about the plot of Twelfth Night and then later on going into more detail on the main characters. Twelfth Night takes place in the land of Illyria, home to Duke Orsino and Lady Olivia. Duke Orsino is in love with Lady Olivia, but she refuses to entertain him because she is mourning the loss of her brother who has recently passed. Meanwhile, Viola, the protagonist, has been shipwrecked off the coast of Illyria. Assuming her twin brother Sebastian to have been killed, she has decided to disguise herself as a man she calls Cesario in order to serve Orsino. While serving as his page boy, Viola begins to fall in love with Orsino. This is complicated by the fact that Orsino has ordered her to declare love proclamations to Olivia on his behalf. This causes Olivia to fall in love with Cesario instead of the Duke, creating the love triangle, which is the main plot of the play. We also meet the members of Olivia's household, which consist of Sir Toby Belch, Olivia's rowdy, drunk uncle, Sir Andrew Auchcheek, Sir Toby's foolish friend who is also trying to court Olivia, Maria, Olivia's clever gentlewoman, Fest, the clown, Malvolio, the dull steward of Olivia's household. Maria comes up with an idea to play a practical joke on Malvolio to make him think that Olivia is in love with him in the form of a letter. This causes Malvolio to act strangely towards Olivia, leading to her deem him to be mad and to be locked away. Later, Sebastian, who is alive after all, arrives in Illyria accompanied by his friend and protector Antonio. When Sebastian arrives in Illyria, confusion stirs because of his striking resemblance to Cesario. This confusion is not cleared up until the end of the play when the twins are reunited. They all live happily ever after except for Malvolio. Now that we've looked at the plot of Twelfth Night, let's look to the main characters a bit more. Viola, the protagonist, is a young woman of aristocratic birth who, upon arriving in Illyria, disguises herself as a man named Cesario. While serving Orsino, she begins to fall in love with him, but this is complicated by the fact that Orsino only knows her as a man, so she cannot reveal her true feelings to him. And as a man, Olivia falls in love with her, which creates complexities in the play. Duke Orsino is a nobleman who at first is in love with Olivia, but starts to become more fond of Cesario, his handsome page boy. Lady Olivia is a beautiful noblewoman who is being courted by Orsino and Sir Andrew Auchcheek, but refuses both, saying she will not marry for 7 years because she is mourning the loss of her brother. It is actually Cesario who turns her melancholy mood into one of love and romance. It is Cesario's words of love from Orsino that cause Olivia to fall in love with Viola. Sebastian arrives in Illyria and confuses many of the characters because they mistake him for Cesario. When he encounters Olivia for the first time, she proposes marriage even though he has not met her, to which he accepts. In conclusion, I have discussed the plot of Twelfth Night and provided more details on the main characters. Viola's choice to dress up as a man caused gender identity issues and becomes the main point of the plot. Next time you're looking to read Shakespeare, I would highly recommend you check out Twelfth Night. Thank you.